What was just a house in Joburg until recently has been entirely renovated into Diaan's bridal showstopper. Together with expert design and interior architecture from his life and business partner, Sean Brian Murphy, they're any bride's A-team.
This place has gone through an entire transformation. You must be so proud of yourselves.
Yeah, well, we finally finished with the renovation, so we're very excited to open.
Just looking around, this is not your ordinary bridal store. It's a one-stop shop.
Yes, there's a whole bunch of different areas with different things that we do.
Sean shares Diaan's vision.
So this is the events area.
Oh, this is so pretty. I can see how anybody would come here and just want to get married.
Well, we've set up 2 areas for you here. We've set up something that's more brighter colored and blingy, something for someone that's more bold. And then we've set up something that's a bit more demure, a bit more romantic. So what we do is we do wedding planning, full service, A to Z. And we do the decor, the flowers, anything regarding events, basically.
Well, I feel like we could start singing that dum dum da dum. Where to next?
Let's go to the interior section.
Okay.
So here what we do is we do anything, it's a turnkey service with anything from the architectural designs, the planning of the space, to the actual construction and the build, to the interior design, decor, and then even the outside.
Wow.
We just hand you your key and you move in.
Gosh, it's so hard to get around this maze, but I found you. This looks absolutely gorgeous. Why did you go for this particular style for this room?
This room is my men's bespoke area. So this is where we do all the custom-made suits, like for all the celebs I've done. So it needs to be a little bit more masculine.
Yeah.
And as you know, my favorite color is black. So that's the only black room I got from Sean, was this room. And yeah, I think it works.
Yeah, I think it works really, really well. This must be quite special because your grandmother inspired you to sew, right?
She did. Since I was a little boy, she taught me how to crochet, how to knit, and all those things that boys not usually do.
Yeah.
But I mean, that sparked, I think, the art of fashion inside of me.
Well, it is pretty amazing. I'm a girly girl, so I want to see all the pretty dresses. Where are they?
Of course you do. Every girl wants to.
I mean, let's go. Oh man, this is like a princess's heaven.
It's every girl's dream. And this is my new ready-to-wear collection of 2018-2019. So let me show you around.
I love
want
it.
you
It's
to
so
touch
pretty.
it.
This is so gorgeous. Who's this kind of girl?
This girl is the more romantic girl, flowing, but she wants to be different.
Okay.
And then we have this beautiful number.
Oh wow, I love that little baby. Is it baby pink?
It's a blush pink.
Oh darling, it's blush.
And I think brides need a little bit of color. They tend to go for the whole white.
Yeah.
But I don't like a white dress at all.
Right.
Because the detail just shows off a little bit more when
That
it's
is
another color.
so pretty.
And then my pride. Have you seen it?
The showstopper. I mean, look at all of that.
That is my pride and joy, because that fabric I can actually design from scratch. We make it in my workshop in India, so the lace is custom made, the Swarovski crystals. There is not another gown in this country or anywhere that you can buy that is that design. That's specifically designed for the Diaan Daniels collection.
Diaan, you've been in the industry for 20 years. That is absolutely amazing to have survived for so long. What are some of the special memories that you have?
Well, it's so nice to be in this industry because you can actually meet a variety of people, create something bespoke, unique. And I mean, that is what we all love to do as designers, as create what's inside of us and all the passion. So, I mean, for 20 years, there's been the Emmy Awards that I've dressed people. There's from South African celebrities that I've dressed. I've even dressed yourself for a photo shoot once or twice. So, I mean, it is quite special to look back at 20 years and say, oh, wow, I've done something.
Come a long way, little boy from Bloemfontein, okay? Dust that shoulder off. Okay, so where to from here?
Let me show you. Follow me.
Follow, darling.
Diaan was so busy with commissions, he never finished fashion school. To former Miss South Africa Diaan Daniels and his other celeb clients, he didn't need to.
Renee, you look absolutely gorgeous. Tell me a bit about this dress and why you loved it.
Thank you, Lorna. For me, this was such a special dress. It was actually made for me for the 60th anniversary of Miss SA, the Diamond Jubilee that happened earlier on this year. And very seldom can you trust someone and you just say, guys, do what you want to do. And this was the end result.
Let's talk about detail, because Diaan is a detail man.
The detail that we use is different type of lace. Me and Funeka, which is my assistant designer, we talked about what can we use to make this special, and I think it's all 3 different types of lace with sequins underneath. And then poor Chantilly, which is my bridal consultant, had to work every single piece of lace on it with a little bit of feather, because we want, for the 60th anniversary, you need to go all out, glamorous, be a little bit sexy, but still keep it classy.
How do you feel in the dress?
Still one of my favorite dresses. I threatened on the night of Miss SA I was not taking it off, and now I get to wear it again. So tonight, I'm not taking it off.
I think you might steal all the shine tonight, right?
Thank you.
You've been working with Diaan for some time. What's the working relationship like?
The relationship is great. We collaborate very well on dresses, and he's very easy to work with.
And for you?
Well, Diaan is a great boss. As
Don't
she
call me
said.
boss. Not your boss.
Okay, he's a great person, and he's a great individual to work with as well, and very easy, and makes the whole work environment more friendly and fun to work with everyone.
Behind the glam, Diaan is driven by his father's example as an entrepreneur. His mother does his financials while he stays focused on design.
When you started creating this beautiful place, is this what you envisioned?
Actually, it's better, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
When I was just starting out, I thought to myself, one day I had this dream, I want to create the House of D. Little did I know that 20 years later, it is literally a house, and it's called Diaan Daniels with a big D.
I love it.
So you see, that's the power of energy.
Yeah, yeah. Well, this energy is absolutely beautiful. And I think when people come tonight, they're going to love it. I hope you have something for me to wear.
Of course, how do you know me? I'm prepared, girl.
Hunty, let's go. What am I wearing? Cool. Oh, wow. Is this it?
That's it.
Oh, I'm too short. I didn't get quite the height for a model, but I got everything else. Oh, this is gorgeous. Very high end, like very high fashion.
High fashion. We're going for not bridal, high fashion, and black is my color. I hope it's yours.
Well, I hope you guys are ready to party, because the house of Diaan Daniels is officially opened this evening.
His clients smile when hearing what his fashion lecturers told him as a student, that only 1% of his class would make it. To star of the TV show Bedford Wives, Zach Hendricks, Diaan would always be that 1%.
I've known Sean and Diaan since I think about 15 years ago when they just started out. I saw the progress that they've made, like slowly but surely over the years, and to see where they are tonight is such an experience, and it's such a beautiful event just to celebrate what they've achieved over the past 20 years.
You know, we always wonder, are we on par with international designers? And tonight proves it that we are. We are on par. We are amazing. We are representing internationally. I think tonight's been fantastic. It's wonderful to see South African artists doing their best.
Christine, you look absolutely gorgeous. Tell me about this beautiful dress you have on. I believe Diaan actually designed it.
100%. So Diaan actually made my wedding dress, and a few months later I couldn't get enough of his design, so I approached him for a fitness competition, and I needed something glamorous and stage-worthy, so this is what he made for me. And I'll continue using Diaan. He's amazing, and he's really become a friend of mine, and Sean.
The thing with Diaan, he will not go with what you want. He goes with what works for your body and what works for you. So, I mean, I remember telling Diaan what it is that I want, and he said, no, darling, that's not going to work. This is how you're going to dress like. And I am grateful because I looked amazing. So I just love them.
Seeing beyond gowns to a gap in the market for tailor-made suits brought Diaan high-profile male clients like Kurt Darren.
How amazing is this place?
How amazing is the offering? Just what you walk in here, you come out with an entire wedding.
It's crazy, and funny enough, remember Top Billy? You guys did my wedding. Who designed my suit? Diaan Daniels. So from there, he's been designing most of my clothes, and we're going to renew and rekindle our relationship now. Diaan's going to retail some of my jackets, and Sean is going to be teaching me some new moves for my shows.
Can I teach you one move? That's easy. Can you do the boss shot down? Have you? Woohoo! Diaan, Sean, there's nothing more beautiful than seeing a vision and a dream come to life. You guys must be beaming and just happiness today.
I'm very much beaming, and the support from people and my clients, the people we dress, it is just overwhelming. I'm so blessed and humbled.
So here's to many more years, seeing you on international platforms even more, growing this business to Cape Town, to Durban, and to the moon, I guess. Congratulations.
The brand will expand its ready-to-wear collection to Pretoria and the Cape, while a London boutique already stocks his collection. The moon might have to wait.